Hey, it's your friend Choice AJ here, and here we are. This is it. This is the moment. What's the rest of that Eminem song? I don't know. Doesn't matter. We're facing down Turkey. Let's go ahead and wish him good luck, have fun. This is the finals of UBC season number 3. We are making our return to the finals. We were able to come out with a 2-0 victory last season against Out of the Bee's Knees. Turkey eliminated Out of the Bee's Knees in the semifinals of this season's tournament. And we are his opponent today, us to the Baltimore Oriolus. And he's got a really scary squad. He's got Weavile, Chestnut, Registeel, Ditto, Mega Guard, and Infernape. We have an Assault Vest, mixed defense for Uniclus, a specially defensive Benjamin, our Bronzong, with some attack investment in Stealth Rock and a Cassid Berry, Life Orb, Adamant, Sneasel, a Life Orb, Zapdos, Retaliate, Megalopunny, and a substitute stockpile, Hippowdon. So, oh hey, it's our buddy Gypsy King. I am going to go ahead and just mute spectators, just because that's what I do, especially in these high pressure games. I really like to focus. So last time we did this, he led guard. I'm weary of a Weavile lead, I would suppose. But I'm otherwise pretty happy to lead off with Bronzong like I'd originally planned. And I think my play is just to get up Stealth Rocks ASAP. He does not have hazard removal this game, so getting them up for that Weavile is going to be really important. The only thing that would be bad is if he was Taunt on his guard. But because he has the Chestnut, I am thinking that he's going to have Spikes. That's why we have Zapdos. Zapdos is going to be able to defog pretty much every time on that Chestnut. Can also defog on Registeel pretty easily, I think. So, here we go. Turkey's probably doing his intro. He's going over his team. Yeah, it's going to be really tough. Setup Infernape is, again, really scary to me, especially if he gets up hazards. And, we do have our Reuniclus to kind of take that on. But if he gets up something like Stealth Rock and he is Life Orb, we're going to have a hard time taking that on. So getting the hazards off is going to be really, really important. So yeah, we'll see. Here we go. Having Quick Attack on Lopunny would have been pretty nice for the Infernape. But we at least have Fake Out. And we'll do the best we can from there. Sorry, I'm getting messages as this is going on. Alright, so he leads Infernape. We are heat proof. So, what do we want to do? I don't want to let him set up. But do I want to try and get rocks up? So let's make him 252. Plus 2 does not kill if he's that. If he's this, okay, so if he's Swords Dance, really can't let him set up. Zen Headbutt does a good bit of damage if he's Life Orb. If he's not Life Orb, still has a good chance to kill at plus 2. The only other thing I want to check is Lopunny. How much do you do with the Fake Out? Mega Lopunny. Fake Out does 31 to 36. So, combination of a Zen Headbutt plus a Fake Out should be able to take him out. So, I'm just going to click Zen Headbutt. Okay. He is Life Orb with U-Turn. Okay. That's very good to know. Crap. If he goes into Weavile, I'm really screwed. I just lose my Bronzong. I didn't consider that. I should have gone for Earthquake. That was a much better play. He goes into Ditto. He just wants to see our set. So what do we want to do? Well, I know that there's not much that this Bronzong can do to my Clostridia or my Hippowdon. Hippowdon. This is us. Bronzong. Yeah, so it's really funny. We can actually sub. We can sub on this. That's what I'm going to do. Because he's probably just going to go for rocks. I'm kind of showing my hand a little early here, but I don't mind. Because he's probably going chestnut. Yeah, he does go chestnut. Alright, let's get off this toxic. He goes for taunt. Oh, it's kind of unfortunate. But we can at least get off some damage. Taunt chestnut's really smart. We do not do a lot of damage to this thing. I'm happy to stay in here and just try and get chip on this because this is a huge threat to my Lopunny. So now he's trying to predict my Zapdos switch in. The nice thing is that Zapdos can full switch freely. But is he going to toxic or taunt again? He does not even have leftovers, so what is his set? I'm not sure. But yeah, he's probably going for taunt again. If he goes for a spike, then we just defog, and that's great. He's most likely not staying in here. What does he have that wants to switch on an HP flying, though? I think we have to make the aggressive play and just Volt Switch. That's a really, really good set. Taunt Chestnut is really, that's very good. It's very impressed. This Zapdos isn't quite as good against this team as I thought it would be, because he didn't bring Pokemon like Golbat or Slowking. Yeah, okay, cool. So now what do we want to do? And we could try and go into Hippowdon again. I mean, that because his only thing to really take that on is the Chestnut. Just don't go for Toxic. That's the only play I don't want him to do. Well, actually, no, he can't because yeah, this thing didn't attack. So let's just go for Earthquake, which does a lot to this thing. He does get off a Toxic, so that kind of sucks. That's why I want, like, I'm surprised he did that because he probably thought I was going to sub. So what does he do here? The nice thing is, yeah, he's definitely getting, like, he's losing all of his Lopunny checks. So, like, I'm not that upset about this. We just gotta, okay, so he does go into his Chestnut. So now I'm gonna go into, because he can still taunt. I'm gonna go into Reuniclus. He goes for the Synthesis, which is weakened, thankfully. This must be Rocky Helmet. That must be the item. Do I want to knock off or go for Focus Blast? I think Focus Blast is all around pretty good. Because he goes Guard, okay. And we do miss. Now I gotta decide what I want to do. Because, yeah, I'm expecting, like, Wisp on this Guard. Hippowdon's basically done what it's needed to do. It's weakened a bunch of the checks. And it doesn't really wall anything else. and it's toxic. So I think I'm just going to sack it to the Hyper Voice. If he goes for Calm Mind, then that's kind of bad. Okay, he goes for the Wisp. That's what I was thinking he might do. So Hyper Voice shouldn't kill because we are fully SPDF. I wonder if Register even has rocks. Yeah, so I'm glad that I did that too to scout for that Wisp. Oh, we do live and we get off a nice chunk of damage. And we die. Now we go into Lopunny and we click Retaliate. Because basically something comes pretty close to dying here. Yeah, he's got to decide what he's going to do. Like, Chestnut's definitely his best play. Or his like, best defensive switch-in. That does a lot. So now we just Drain Punch. And we take out the Registeel, which is holding Chople Berry, which obviously doesn't matter. Okay, so now that's a big threat out of the way. So if we can, we still need to, we're still worried about the Reuniclus is at full. We still need to get these hazards off the field. Yeah, the other nice thing about Retaliate is that it makes him quite a bit weaker to, like, my Reuniclus is a better wall to this Lopunny. But so we gotta figure out what move is it going for. Lopunny. Let's go down here to Bronzong is what I'd like to check. Let's click this. So none of those moves do a lot to Bronzong, but I still want to keep the Bronzong for the guard. What about Reuniclus? So we come in at 76. So Retaliate does 2 at KO that, so we can't go into Clostridium. I think we have to go Bronzong. So he should be doubling out here. The question is, what does he double out into? Because I could click Zen Headbutt again, which I've shown. I don't want to, like, I could get up my rocks, but to me there's like kind of no point. I think I'm going to Earthquake into Zen Headbutt. I think that's the play. Because Earthquake into Zen Headbutt is going to kill the Chestnut. And it's going to do some damage to the Weavile, and then we can just sack the Weavile, or sack the Bronzong to the Weavile. Yeah, and obviously he can't kill us with Retaliate. Now that's no longer boosted. This is funny, I didn't anticipate, for some reason I didn't plan for Retaliate Ditto. I probably should have done that. Okay, so he goes Weavile. I kind of wish I had gone Gyro Ball. Leftovers Weavile. Alright, we're definitely clicking Gyro Ball then. Alright, and then we gotta go for another Retaliate. And the Chestnut should take a lot of damage from that. It is Rocky Helmet. I'm going to switch into Zapdos and Defog here. If he goes for Taunt, that's a pretty good play. Oh my goodness, he went for Synthesis. That's crazy. I mean, he was dead to an Ice Punch there. But we can defog here. Alright, let's figure out how much our Zapdos does to our Reuniclus. Luckily not a lot with any move. I'm just weary of Volt Switch. How much does Zapdos do to itself? And also he's not Life Orb. This is starting to look tough. I don't think we're going to win this because even if we trade back and forth with Lopunny, yeah, because he's just going to Volt Switch here. So there's like not a good play that I can make. I think I'm just going to leave in Zapdos and try and Volt Switch myself. We have a chance to live, maybe like a 50-50 chance. This Ditto is just like really punishing me. I can't believe he brought in the Weavile. Like, because, yeah, like, the Zen Headbutt, I guess, was obvious. But it was just so risky. Like, I could have clicked Gyro Ball. But yeah, I just can't go into Reuniclus because he's going to Volt Switch into Weavile, and Reuniclus is still really important. Like, Reuniclus can still kind of win this game. Alright, so he does kill us. Yeah, the Ditto's gonna win. I just can't do anything to Ditto. So I think we can go into this, because I want to save the Lopunny if possible. Does Knockoff kill from here? No, not Reuniclus, Sneasel. Mega Guard. Yeah, Knockoff definitely kills. Knockoff's my best play. I'd be really happy if he brings in the Infernape and knocks that off. Or is... No, I guess Poison Jab is all around my better play. Well, I don't know. It's tough to say. Still, like, yeah, he's made a lot of really, really risky plays that have really worked out for him. Like Synthesising on the Lopunny, Toxicing on the Reuniclus. All very risky. And I expected him to make the... like the aggressive doubles. Hang on, what do we gotta do here? Like, it doesn't matter, I really don't think we can win now. Because he's gonna U-turn, like, he can U-turn into whatever. Do we just go for damage? He goes for the Vacuum Wave. U-turn Vacuum Wave. Interesting. I think we're again going to Focus Blast. Yeah, so we should be able to take this thing out. We should be able to, because we have the Assault Vest and he doesn't. And actually, if I can get rid of this Ditto, I probably still don't have a chance, but... if I had switched into Reuniclus there, that would have been good, but I thought he was going to U-turn. Yeah, and unfortunately, just keep on, I keep on getting predicted here. Like, you know, it's like, you know, some sort of 50-50 plays, and I keep on getting them wrong. I think double into Lopunny on the Shadow Ball. And then we can fake out as he brings in the Chestnut. Let's see here. Because I don't think I have a move that can kill him. Maybe he's full Fizz Def. Yeah, and plus if he spiky shields, that's not very good for me. He does go for the Drain Punch. So I think, again, I Focus Blast here. Because it does good work to just about anything that can come in. I beat this easily. I'm just going to go for Knockoff. Knockoff should kill. He goes for the Psychic. Yeah, this is definitely going to be tough. I don't see a way that we can come back from this. Because he has the priority on Infernape. He has presumably Ice Shard on Weavile. Like, his best play here is to go for Icicle Crash. Lopunny. Wait, no. Weavile. With no Life Orb. Yeah, Pursuit's gonna probably kill. So what do I want to do? Because Icicle Crash is going to kill. I'm going to Drain Punch as he goes into Chestnut. 2 of these kills. I don't know. It's still probably out of reach. But we have a chance. Does he U-turn here? Or does he Vacuum Wave again and make the obvious play? Harambe, really? What I'm looking for is U-turn from Life Orb. I don't even know where this Harambe set is from. Because so he's been doing about 25% with his U-turn to Clostridium. It comes in at 65%. We actually have a chance to live the knockoff. This is just so tough. Yeah, is it... Like, he had this game in the bag if he just kept Ditto alive. But now there's a chance. Just does he U-turn, does he Vacuum Wave? If I had Quick Attack, this would be amazing, but I don't. Oh, this is such a hard play. Like, I think I have to predict him to U-turn because there's no other way that I can win. There's really not. Because if he Vacuum Waves here... Oh, I'm just so stressed out. Oh, sorry, I'm like really taking my time trying to think this through. So, if he switches, if he goes for U-turn on here, I Drain Punch and get a kill. Like if he goes into guard, then I just go for Retaliate and kill something. Then he comes back into this, threatens me with Vacuum Wave. And then I can... Just trying to think. Sorry, so U-turn, I get a kill. He brings Infernape back in. I can go into Reuniclus. Like, yeah, it's just this Infernape so hard to deal with. Because I need to be able to fake out the Infernape, but he's always going to be able to do damage to me. And if he's got Vacuum Wave, like Vacuum Wave does a lot of damage. I don't know if he's full. Yeah, so it does like at least 50%. Like, I could try and get to the point where I can live a vacuum wave. And I do have, that's with my investment. How much is he be doing to Reuniclus? Okay, so he's not, so he's not this. So yeah, he must be timid, if that's how much damage he's been doing to Reuniclus. I gotta tell him sorry. Just thinking really hard. Because, yeah, there's a chance that we can win this game. I know it. Like, if we can kill this Infernape somehow. And the other thing is, like, he could set up. Like, that would be crazy. But he can do it. I think I Drain Punch. Because if he just U-turns on my Reuniclus, he goes into Weavile and kills that, and then he wins. He does Vacuum Wave. Okay. Well, that's GG. We made a ball game of it. But it kind of came down to like a 50-50 there. Like, if he had U-turned, I had no way to win. I don't think. But if he... Sorry, if I had switched and he had U-turned, I didn't think I have a way to win. If I stayed in and he U-turned, I think he had a chance to win. If he went for Vacuum Wave, like, I didn't have a way to win. Like, the only way that I could have won is if I stayed in and he U-turned. Like, if I switched out and Vacuum Waved, I get a kill, but then it doesn't matter. If I was, if I wasn't Assault Vest, if I had a recovery move, I might have a chance here. Yeah, I'm just gonna go for Focus Blast. As he goes for Fire Blast, does a lot. Yeah, so he's definitely special. So, ladies and gentlemen, it's going to be a 2-0 loss for us against our buddy Turkey. Congrats, man. You really deserved this. You were able to outplay me all game. You got the Toxic off on the Hippowdon. You got the... what do you call it? There were some other moves that I wasn't expecting. But, yeah, that's going to be a good game. So, hey, he played a good game. And I'm really happy for him, and the season's been really good for me. And I've been learning a lot about how Counter Team works and stuff like that, so I'm just grateful for the experience. And yeah, so that's going to do it for me. Make sure you check back to my channel for more Pokemon content, and definitely make sure you go check out Turkey. He's a great guy and a great battler, so congrats to him. That's going to do it for me. Until the next time, I will see you all later.